Good morning, Trojans. Today is Monday, January 25th.
This is our first show of 2021, and we are so excited to be back. It's a new year, a time for fresh goals and reflection and learning from the past year.
Speaking of new, Inauguration Day was last week on January 20th. President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris took their oaths of office and have started doing work in their new positions.
History was made by both. President Biden is the oldest president to serve at the age of 78, and Vice President Harris is the first female and female of color to be in office.
Today, we will also be starting something new. We are back on intervention schedule. An email is sent to all of you with the new schedule times attached.
Mr. Arrington explains why we're switching to this and what it will look like for students.
Good morning, everyone. This is Mr. Arrington, your principal, and I want to talk a little bit today about the intervention schedule that we're starting. Again, the purpose, as I explained in our grade level meetings, is really we're trying to find all the ways we can to provide you with some additional academic help. It's been an extraordinarily challenging year for all sorts of reasons, and in an effort to essentially just help us pull up our grades, fill in gaps of our knowledge, any academic weaknesses we have, we're going to bring back intervention, and that starts today. So it's just like it's always been. It will be in between second and third period. It'll be about 25 minutes long. You will stay in your second period class. And if you look on your schedule in Power School, you'll see a new class added to BA, and that is the intervention period. Again, 25 minutes long. So how do you know if you have intervention every day? You will find out from your second period teacher, and they will tell you, okay, at this time you're going to report to your enrichment class, and that'll be from 9:09 to 9:34. And again, the purpose there would be for teachers to identify those students that need a little bit of extra help in particular classes. Lunch shifts will stay the same, still have 2. And if you look in your Google Classroom, you will see a schedule that has 3 lunch shifts. The reason for that is in the event that we all come back to school together, then we will go back to 3 lunch shifts. But right now, we're still on AB days, and we will be for the foreseeable future. And so we'll still operate with 2 lunch shifts.
Thank you, Mr. Arrington. We appreciate the helpful information and what our teachers are doing to help us succeed.
Speaking of success, what an incredible year our football team had. Our team competed in the state championship for the first time in school history. We are extremely proud, and what a way to end the season.
Even though we lost by 1 point, our school proved that we can fight and compete with any team in the state. Great job to Coach Bachman and his staff for building a program that our community is proud of.
We have him and 3 of our senior players to share their thoughts on the past season.
Playing in the championship was great. We won't bring the big one home, and that's going to be the goal. And so, to say all that doesn't mean that you're not incredibly proud of what's been accomplished. And now that the season's over and you look back and you have time to reflect, just proud of the way our kids and our coaches, handled all the distractions and the difficulties of, what 2020 brought. Makes you really proud in this senior group, the legacy that they've left behind.
Atmosphere, it was really hyped at the game. I mean, it was a really wonderful feeling.
We've built, that type of bond ever since freshman year. We've always played with each other. The bond that we created in such a fast amount of time, even through COVID and all that adversity we had to face, it was just, we knew it was going to be that type of season, and so, to go all the way and finish out how we did, we couldn't be more satisfied.
Yeah, it was harsh because we came out here, we worked every day, and to go down there and come up short, it was very hard.
I hope that everybody grabs a hold of the fact that you can do it here in Central Louisiana. Being here, everybody tells you what you can and can't do in Central Louisiana. It's never going to be done, and all the stuff that you listen to on the outside. Very thankful that we've got coaches and we've got players that hadn't bought into any of that stuff. They hadn't put limitations on themselves.
Every game, it's just like we got better and better, and practices were getting better and better, and the energy level was through the roof. And so to have that type of feeling and know that everybody's playing for each other and everybody's got everybody's back, I'd say that's what held us together and gave us the run that we had.
We really just played together as a team this year, and we worked hard this offseason.
Coach Bachman means a lot. Coach Bachman, he's a great head coach. I feel like he's a great coaching staff. Coach Bachman makes sure we're on track every morning, make sure we're at school, getting our work done, make sure everybody stays out of trouble. I feel like he's a great coach.
At the end of the day, when we graduate, when you leave on and you want to go, pursue life, he wants you to be a better man, treat people better than usually treated. As long as you're a well-rounded person and a better man, he feels like his job's been done.
If we're not producing better people and we're winning games and it all comes all about just winning a bunch of games and doing all that stuff, then we've totally missed the point. I think the things that make you successful in life make you successful in sport or football.
The coaches actually want to see us succeed. They want to see us go somewhere in life, and they strive to push us to be the best we can be. I'm just going to miss playing high school football with the people that I'm with every single day.
We're just going to keep chasing it every day. I mean, we make changes where we need to make changes, but I don't even think we're beginning yet what we're capable of.
Congrats, guys, on this historic season, and we look forward to even more great things from the program.
One of the biggest challenges all of us faced in the year 2020 was COVID. At this time last year, many of us didn't even know the virus would impact us at all.
That's exactly right, Claire. Things changed drastically for us in March when the schools were shut down. But concerns about COVID started much earlier in the year. The first confirmed case in the U.S. was last January. Here are some facts from USA.org that show how COVID affected us not just nationwide, but in Louisiana and Rapides Parish. Now, a year later, we're still battling the virus and many have lost loved ones to it. We have mask mandates, large events have been modified, and we have to practice social distancing. However, there is hope. A COVID vaccine is available, and one of President Biden's first tasks is to create a plan to get it out quickly and effectively to the country.
Thanks, Kat, for explaining that to us. That's it for the show this week.
We'll end today with more sights and sounds from the pep rally and semifinal game against West Monroe. Have a great week.